So we got to the bit where they're at the new site. How about they include a quick of a New Yorker? Away from Mr. Michael, who's now.
This isn't the first time that the Coronation Street set has been rebuilt from scratch. Over 30 years ago, the go-ahead was given to build a fourth Coronation Street on the back lot at Granada Television.
Why do they still refer it to Esplanade TV?
So the decision was taken to build a set with proper houses.
At three-quarters life size, the new set of 1982 featured complete buildings constructed using authentic Salford bricks.
You having chips with it, Alex?
Yeah.
Weatherfield had expanded, now including Rosamond Street and filling the gap in between the terraces, Rita's brand new number 7.
We've movie created in the 50th anniversary DVD series.
With the paint barely dry, the set was finished in the nick of time for a very special visitor to the street.
I stood there and I thought about here, and I thought, how big thing.
But wait,
Right, citizen, and then nothing on the set will be a
he's not very well with that, Tony.
And oh my God, there's the Queen of England walking down it, and she's come to open a new extension. She gets to me, and she said, well, where's the real Coronation Street? I said, I've got an answer, but it's rather a crowy one. And so she said, well, what? So I said, well,
When we filmed it,
and she said, well, I don't think that's crowy at all. I thought she was lovely. I was a big fan there and then, she said crow.
With the set decked out in red, white and blue bunting, the Queen came face to face with Rover's royalty, including Bet Lynch, suitably dressed for the occasion.
Annie Walker.
Sent in by fans. For this particular pair, there was Diana on one ear and Charles on the other. She went past, and then Philip came behind and he said, I recognise those two. It's just a given, isn't it?
Was that the year that the Queen?
As the 80s turned into the 90s, Coronation Street increased its number of episodes from 2 to 3 shows a week. Soon the show would be at the centre of Granada Television's very own theme park.
I was the Comic-Cars.
Visitors the chance to experience life on
I remember the year before it closed, we were given exclusive access.
people from all over the world. Okay.
There was an American diner, and there was Houses of Parliament, there was Baker Street.
But of course the star attraction was Coronation Street. That was the thing that brought most of the visitors into the site.
I remember one TV in the early 90s.
Moment as like the doors opened and they walked down the Coronation Street. So to end up working there was quite surreal. I remember doing a scene once and I had to run out of Underworld in a bit of a huff. I ran out to a big sign that said quiet.
I remember doing that.
Because like 1 minute we were kind of like in the moment doing the scene, and the next we were like in tourist attraction, which was a bit weird.
Over 5 million people would visit Granada Studios tour.
Including me, Mrs.
The gates were closed.
We went to 4 times.
No. I still hate ITV for closing the tours.
We weren't planning to take the programme off air for the sake of the tour.
Aye, aye. Come up with activities now, mate.
The opportunity to expand the set.
We went into Rosamond Street and then into Victoria Street so that we could see Roy Rolls, for instance, and further down the line the Victoria Court flats were built.
The set as we know it today has evolved and aged over the decades. new set must reflect every single one of these changes. According to the show's fictional history, and like the many northern terraces of its time, Coronation Street was built in the early 1900s and given its name to celebrate the coronation of King Edward VII.
One of the really interesting challenges was how to get lots of incredibly skilled builders and craftsmen and designers
I remember
to
taking
essentially
mine
incorporate
out
in
as
something that looked like it had been there for
a
100
present.
years.
So with over a century of Salford wind and rain battering the street, it's the job of these scenic artists to make sure the new set looks just as weathered as the last one.
A street like this in Salford being 150 years old or more.
That's why our grandson, who's now production designer.
Making pavements cracked, he's putting mould on walls where there's been damp.
You look in between the cupboards and you see the bits of grass and the bits of mud.
Mama's grandson and granddaughter now work on the film, which is quite.
Well, just aging these bricks down.
She was on 50 minutes.
The consistency of the bricks. This wall is obviously a really old wall, so the sort of more crumbly the better, really.
And at the top here, you see to create the look of peeling paper.
Why did they?
Lining paper and peeled it back and put texture over it, so it looks a bit gnarled and rubby.
As the team tried to replicate every feature of the old set, they were met with one problem with very deep roots.
One of the biggest things plaguing us all was the tree outside the salon. We're kind of going, well, how can we recreate that?
The tree made its first appearance when the new shop appeared in 1990. Now an integral part of the street, the designers had to travel to Holland to find
And get saved by Daisy, the Norcons, to get the new tree.
And that tree is called, his last name is Oliver Quintana. It's got 13
Oh, only Quintana.
weighing over 6 tons. It's a military operation positioning the new tree, one of the biggest to be replanted in Britain. But after 5 hours, the 25-year-old tree is safely nestled into its new home outside Aubrey's hair salon.
It's that level of detail and stupidity, really, that's going to make this whole thing...
Stuart Blackburn doesn't want to take Coronation Street into the...
Back at Granada, it's an emotional day for actor Barbara Knox, who plays Rita Tanner, as she films her final studio scenes on the old cabin set.
Told you, I've no idea where he is.
It was in 1973 when Rita sold her first newspaper.
Let's stop it for a minute. Look at the moat, and all because I knew they found an archive quick of milk tray. Me and Kate used to eat milk tray for 5 hours every day back in the 1990s. I wonder where she got to now. Find out soon. Where were we?
1990, she had transferred her premises to Coronation Street itself.
No, she didn't. It wasn't Bradley's dad that made her transfer the premises. Get your fat white woman. See you in part 2.